Hello friends, very good morning to all of you. Today is 13th of March. We will discuss the respective current affairs. Along with current affairs question, we will follow up some static fact or the extra information based on individual questions. As you know that a single question may have some different aspects as well. This can be asked in some different formats so that extra information can be very helpful so that you can answer different perspective of that particular news very easily, right? And after that, we will follow up some one-liners as well. So moving to the first question for today's session here. Indian Railway is going to make it carbon free by which year? And that is four options are given and the correct one 2030. As the first step towards the low carbon economic growth, India set an ambitious target for both the reducing carbon emission and deploying more clean energy. As according to Paris Agreement 2015, India has pledged to reduce the intensity emission by 33 to 35% by 2030. And one of the key sectors of the Indian economy that can provide a great impetus achieving the India's 2030 target in Indian railways, right? That is, it's talking about the carbon-free Indian railway, right? Take Mahindra to acquire 100% stake in Third Wire Solutions for what amount? And that is $42 million. IT services company Take Mahindra announced that it will be providing 100% equity share in Mumbai-based hardware solution in all cash deal for a total consideration of $42 million, including earnouts. This transaction is expected to be completed by 31st May 2022. India signed an agreement with which country to build solar power in island nation, and that is Sri Lanka. Option A. India and Sri Lanka have signed an agreement for developing 100 megawatt solar power plant in the island nation's eastern port district of Trincomalee. As a part of the eastern as a part of efforts to strengthen the bilateral economic partnership, including through cooperation and its renewable energy sector. The signing ceremony took place on Friday. Minister of Finance of the Sri Lanka for the plant in the country's eastern province. Sri Lanka, some static fact, capital Jayabardhanepura Kotte, administrative and legislative, and Colombo is a commercial center. Currency is rupee, PM is Mahinda Rajapaksa, and President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. Airbnb to open technology hub in which place? And that is in Airbnb. It's talking about to open technology hub in which place? That is in Bengaluru. Online accommodation platform Airbnb announced that the opening of the new technology hub in Bengaluru to help its large global community. The Bengaluru Technology Hub will aim to create local skilled jobs with plans for the center to cater to a few hundred people in the initial phases, followed by an expanded footprint in the future. Company mentioned this. So Airbnb to open technology hub in which place? That is in Bengaluru. Which IIT State Innovation Hub? This is not I, but this is hub. Ties up with US National Science Foundation for Cobotics Artificial Intelligence Research. And this is in IIT Delhi. IHA Foundation for Cobotics, the technology innovation hub of the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, has collaborated with the National Science Foundation, United States, to expand the frontiers in research and development work for cobotics associated technology, especially artificial intelligence and machine learning. So just remember this: IIT Delhi Tech Innovation Hub ties up with US National Science Foundation for cobotics in artificial intelligence research. Right. North India's first big space center launched in which place? And that is in Jammu. Option B. North India's first big space center and the country's second of its kind space training institute in Tiruvananthapuram hub was inaugurated in Jammu on Saturday. While launching the 37th Space Center for Space Science and Premises for the Central University Jammu, Space Minister Jitendra Singh called a move as a historic decision. So North India's first big center launched in which place? That is in Jammu. PM Modi inaugurates which edition of Khel Mahakumbh in Gujarat recently? And that is 11th edition. This started earlier in 2010 in Gujarat with 13 lakh participants and 16 sports. 16 sports and 13 lakh participants was there. And the Khel Mahakumbh today encompasses 36 general sports and 26 Paralympics, para sports, 26 para sports. During the inaugural address, PM Modi said that the ocean of youthful enthusiasm and these waves of enthusiasm are telling that the youth of Gujarat is ready to touch the sky, right? So PM Modi inaugurates which edition of Khel Mahakumbh in Gujarat recently, and that is 11th edition. Moving to next. Recently, India to set up a bilateral hub Here's the hub is correct, na? Spelling. Okay. Recently, India to set up bilateral hub with which country to boost science and tech initiative, and that is in Canada, right? A bilateral center will soon be set up for dedicated science and technology activities between India and Canada. Canada delegation on Friday, Union Science and Technology Minister Jitendra Singh said the renewal of the two MOUs between India and Canada proposed to be signed in the upcoming joint committee meeting in May. Canada, some static fact that is capital currency, as I have mentioned here, that is capital is Ottawa, currency is dollar. Just introduce the Prime Minister, right? So these all are the current affairs question, and now moving to the similar kind but in online form. Let's see. Okay. So HDFC Bank said for Digital 2.0, this is an application Digital 2.0 as RBI leads curves on business and generating activities. So Digital 2.0 launched by HDFC Bank. Okay. Punjab and Sind Bank to buy 2% stake in the bad bank NARCL for 55 crore rupees, and RBI Bank directed Paytm Payments Bank Limited to halt its onboarding new customer addition in noticing that the certain material of supervisory concerns are there, and some internal audit firm, IT audit firm, to conduct a comprehensive system audit for its IT system would be taken care. Until then, no new customer would be added, but the existing customer can do their operation very efficiently. So Paytm Payments Bank headquarters is in Noida, UP, and CEO Vijay Shekhar Sharma. Right. So this is all here. I hope you understood all the news bullets along with the one-liners I have discussed here. And that is all for now. Good day.